Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday already. Oh my gosh.
Yep, the week is flying by.
It is flying by.
Flying by.
Really, really, really fast.
That's all right.
Yeah, that is okay. I kind of like actually the weeks are kind of going by fast. That means summer's coming to an end. Faster.
Don't catch me lying.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I'm ready for the summer to be over too.
Yeah. I mean, same as always, guys. This whole week it's very hot outside still.
Hey, you're not going to complain about the weather again, are you?
No, I'm not. I'm just letting everybody know that we're still roasting over here.
That's all right.
Yeah. Doing our favorite task, taking out our garbage.
Don't you guys feel lucky? You guys get to go with us to the trash can?
Yes. It's been a couple times you've been to the trash can with us.
Well, it's a walk. It's not like going out to the curb, right? It's like...
Yeah. Or walking out in the side of your garage by your house, you know?
It's a journey.
It is a journey. And hey, and sometimes you see some... Oh, yeah. It's been a week.
Yeah.
I think you started it last week. But I was going to say, sometimes it's kind of a journey depending on what you see along the way, you know? I see Gary's been over here mowing camp.
We've been mowing. Everybody's been mowing everywhere. We mowed up by the front. We want to get the side of the roads done.
Yeah.
This camp, we have plans for this camp.
Yeah.
Like right now plans, but we just can't do it because look, it's a forest.
Yeah, it's a lot better than it was, I'll say that. Somewhere right there is our fire pit. Camp. But that's okay. We were just talking with Melanie and Gary this morning. They came over and we were jaw-jacking a little bit and talking about lawnmowers and stuff. And we let them know, like, hey, we're kind of like on the market right now. We're looking for a zero turn.
Yeah, we've been looking at like Marketplace and different things where you can, Marketplace is like the best to find local.
Yeah, and actually I just checked our emails and a subscriber sent us
a listing?
A listing for a Troy built zero turn lawnmower.
Yeah, we're looking for something because it's too much.
Yeah,
there's too much.
There's a lot of grass to mow, and
do it by yourself.
A push mower is totally fine. Like we could use that like in our backyard, in the front yard a little bit and stuff like that. But like mowing all of the surrounding areas, I mean, camp, Gary struggles, and it's hard because like the polk, right? Like they're not just little bushes. No, they're like trees. They have like fat stems on them, so like the lawnmower can't cut them. You can use a weed whacker with like a blade and stuff on it, but man, who wants to walk all around the place and like use like a weed whacker with a blade on it? I don't even like weed whacking really that much. But I'll do it. I would say I need to get out there to the garden and kind of clean that up a little bit, but I'm not doing that today. It is too hot.
Well, we're kind of waiting because it's at the end of the season.
True.
We're just watering the tomatoes and the peppers mainly. I mean, that's all that's there.
Yeah.
And once those start dying off, you're like, all right, tomato season's done. I got enough or whatever. Then we're going to rip all that stuff out and then clean it up.
Yeah.
And just wait for fall or spring or whatever.
I'd like to try, because we were just out there, we picked some tomatoes and stuff, and I've got like 2 bags right now, 2-gallon bags of tomatoes. I'd like to get maybe 2 more, and then that's probably going to be the end of it for me for tomatoes. I say that now, but there's still like a butt ton of tomatoes out there.
Yeah, and we have been talking about the garden, and we might try something new next season, remember?
Yes.
So different things.
Yeah.
It's up to her.
Yeah.
You guys know.
I mean, as you guys know, this is my 3rd garden that I've grown since I've been here, and I've been learning a lot of stuff over the last 3 years. What's working, what's not working, and obviously every grow season's different because it seems like every year I got some type of different bug problem or whatever. So, anyways, I have like plans to help maybe work on that next year so it's not so bad. But that's till next year. I'm just focusing on what's happening this year. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll walk around. But, so, obviously dealing with the heat today. Well, I was gonna go around this way. Yeah. I'm gonna take the path, guys. If you do, I'm sure some of you guys remember this path coming from camp. We've filmed a lot down this little pathway over here, and this pathway was one of the first community, like us, Melanie, Gary, and Anthony and stuff. We all worked on this little pathway here together when we first moved here. That was like our first project. And it's funny because I look, and everything's so overgrown, but you can still see the path. The path is still not overgrown. There's not even grass growing there. So it's withstand time, which is kind of cool. Kind of like how we all are around here.
All right, like I told you guys, I'm not letting my motorcycle sit.
Yeah.
Can't really ride it right now. And I can, but...
Well, the problem with riding it right now is getting down the driveway.
Yes.
That's the problem.
Well, Gary, if you guys watch on Melanie and Gary's channel, they did a lot of road work. A lot of new rocks and stuff, and they're big rocks.
Yeah.
So it's it'd be
very scary.
Yeah, so I might have to literally trailer my bike down to the driveway to the dirt to get it out of here. But I think, I don't know, I might go with David and kind of keep my bike in a storage unit somewhere off the property, because it is a nightmare, guys.
Yeah.
From here to town on the dirt roads, the potholes and the gravel, just getting to town on my bike, it's kind of not worth it.
Yeah.
It feels like that.
Yeah, and it sucks too, right? Say it rains today. It pours all day. Grounds are muddy. Now Anthony has to wait 3 or 4 days for the grounds to kind of dry out so he can go back down the driveway. And then, if they do any grading or rocks down there, I mean, then he really can't go for a while.
I know. I went on a bike ride, and I was on the dirt road, and as I'm going, spiderweb everywhere. The grader's coming up the road.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh great. So I'm riding, and the grader's coming, creating these big pile of rocks in the middle of the road, gravel, and it's already, swerving everywhere, all slippery and sliding.
Yeah.
So I don't want to fall on my bike.
No, and I don't want you to drop your bike.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to fall on it.
Yeah. So, Anthony's been talking with David and stuff about, well, one, he's going to have to come over here and help move his bike out of here because, like Anthony said, I mean, I was driving down the driveway the other day when we went into town, and I had the brakes on, and I was still sliding down the hill because the rocks aren't.
In your car.
Yeah, they're not smushed down yet. We need a really good rain so we can drive down and smash them into the mud and stuff like that. But we haven't had any rain, so. And I'm sure when Gary put all those rocks, because it was supposed to rain that weekend, he did that and it didn't. So I'm sure that was kind of his thought process. But I guess Mother Nature had other plans.
Totally random right now. I just thought about this. No, but I'm very happy. But we have not seen one single snake this summer yet.
Yeah. Knock on wood.
Knock on some wood, but
yeah, now that you say that.
Well, because every summer we've seen 4 or 5 copperheads every year.
Yeah, I saw a rat snake in Mississippi when we were out looking for Lillian. Yeah, I was like, man, that was the day she ran off when we were searching in the woods and stuff like that, and we just happened to drive by and heard noises, and of course we stopped, and it was a little rat snake. But I was like, oh yeah, sure, we can find rat snakes and grasshoppers and all kinds of bugs, but we can't find Lillian. But I'm glad Lillian's home. I'm glad that's in the past now and all that good stuff. So she is doing good. The dogs are in the house right now because I had them outside with us while we were hanging out with Melanie and Gary and stuff. So, and it's kind of hot outside. So I figured they probably want to go inside and chill. Plus, they were playing and having a good time. So now they're all burnt.
It's so weird being over here, even though it's right here by our house.
Yeah.
Right, but just thinking of, we've said this before, but just the memories of this little area.
Oh, I know. I was just, right when you were starting up your bike, I was talking to them about, I was like, hey, you guys want to remember this path? Yeah.
Man, this is the first thing we did.
Yeah, I mentioned that too. This was our first community project that we all worked on together.
It took a week.
Yeah.
Because we were hand clearing everything with weed whackers and chainsaws.
Yeah, and I came through and I raked everything on the path. And all around, in this little area here, I raked.
I got poison ivy.
Yeah, you got
poison oak. Poison ivy. I got poison oak on my hand. It was on this hand, and I seen one little bump, and I was like right here, and I'm like, I know what that is.
Yeah.
Instantly wrapped it up and covered it.
But yeah, pretty
Craziness.
cool. Yeah, it's cool stuff. It's very hot. I'm sorry, guys. I'm complaining, but I'm sweating right now.
I'm just letting my bike run for another 5 minutes or something like that. Just to make sure all the stuff gets circulated, nothing gums up, the gas, the battery's good, stuff like that. So
Yeah. No,
it's important to do that.
No, it is very important. And he's been doing very well about making sure he comes out here. Even though he's not riding his bike, I'm sure he wants to ride his bike.
I want to go riding right now.
I know. But we have to get your bike. I don't know, you'll have to call and work with David to try to figure out what to do. Have him come over one day. But I'm sure David wants to go for a ride. I know Anthony's itching to go. But I don't know how. I mean, I rode during the summertime in Vegas. Not very often though. My riding times are usually like in the springtime when it's really nice outside. But I don't know how people can ride on their bikes when it's hot. I remember one time we rode on the bike. We got stuck in traffic, and it was in the middle of summer. Man, I was dying on that bike. I was like, please, just pull over somewhere so I can cool off. This is ridiculous. But you look back now, that story's fun, but at the time I was miserable. All right. Got the bike going. I feel like I've
walked for another week.
Yeah. I've been walking around in circles.
It's all right.
I know. I'm doing the laps, guys. I'm on lap number 2 now.
That's all right.
But yeah, we're getting things going. We did get our delivery yesterday. We were talking about that.
Yeah,
we were waiting.
Yeah. Is your arm getting tired?
No, I'm just throwing little things out there.
She's like, I'm hot.
Yes, I'm hot.
My arm's hot.
That's all I can think about.
But yeah, we did get our wood delivery yesterday, guys, which is very good.
Oh, yes.
So now we can start planning. Well, we already planned, but we can start actually working on the pole barn. So
yeah, and I think we figured out the flooring, like what we're doing for the floor.
Yeah, you guys will have to wait and see.
Yeah, I'm just saying we have figured it out.
Yeah, I mean, for the flooring, I mean, we took everything into consideration. We read a lot of your guys' comments that on yesterday's video about what you guys think and why, which thank you guys for posting a lot of those comments.
Oh, yes.
We do appreciate your guys' input sometimes. Doesn't mean we will always do exactly what everybody says sometimes.
Yeah.
Or sometimes we will.
Oh.
It just depends.
I love how you throw that in there.
It just depends.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got our wood though, so you can see it back here. Right there.
Glorious wood.
Glorious, glorious wood. We've been dealing with wood for a long time, like 3 years now. Everything's wood.
It's true.
It's like...
But it's been a while since we got a wood order. I think the last one we got was for the greenhouse. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know we say every video, but I love that greenhouse.
I do too.
It came out so nice, guys, that greenhouse back there.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
And it does look so good in the garden. It does. It fits very well. It's such a good view too when you come out here and you see all this, like the mountains and stuff, guys.
Even with all the overgrown greenness in there.
It's true.
Just throwing that out there.
Well, that's going to be rectified. I know, it's a big weed garden.
I know. People are commenting and letting me know that I probably shouldn't even grow a garden if I'm only going to have weeds and stuff in there. But I don't know what to say. It happens. I lost my crop, so I just kind of gave up and just focused on what was growing. I've just kind of abandoned everything else.
Yeah, I would say with the beds like this, right? Yes, it's all weeds and grass like this, right now. You can't even see a bed.
Yeah.
Like you can't. But when there was zucchini in here, we did keep the weeds out of here. I mean, look how quick it grows, guys. And then same thing in here. When the stuff died in there, we just moved the peppers there in the pots. And we were cleaning it up, but we kind of gave up on that stuff. We just let it go on purpose.
Yeah.
We don't really care. Because we're focusing on the tomatoes, which they're doing very well. The tomatoes back there and here. So, spend all the time picking the weeds in those when there's nothing growing in them anyway.
Yeah.
Plus, it's green. We like the way it looks.
Yeah, I mean, it looks nice. I'm not complaining, you know. And I'm sorry, but it's hot outside, and I don't want to come out here and pick weeds.
You gotta come out here like 5 in the morning.
Yeah, if I need to, there's nothing growing in them right now. I'll clean it, though, and get it back up in tip-top shape at the end of the grow season.
Yeah.
I will.
So, but we're going inside, guys.
Yeah.
It is hot, as we've been complaining about this whole time.
Well, yeah.
Hope you guys are having a wonderful Thursday so far with whatever you are doing. You got a lot of stuff to do today inside.
Yeah, we should do high five because we've done 4 days in a row.
Oh, hey, we're good at it. We just took a little break. It's been hot.
I know.
It's been busy.
I'm making a joke.
Yeah.
I'm just teasing you.
All right.
Well, teasing you guys. Maybe. I don't know.
Well, stay safe, guys. Stay motivated. Have a wonderful day, and we'll catch you guys all tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, guys.